I think we should go ahead and get started, Wilbert. Let's not penalize the people who showed up on time.
Okay. So, getting started. Morning, everybody. We want to thank you for joining Roadmap Consulting's Marketing and Capture Management Support webinar. This webinar will only be a 15-minute presentation, and you'll also have the ability to ask questions. So please feel free to drop them in the chat box, and we'll make sure to address them later in the webinar session. You can also set up a consultation with our speaker right after the presentation as well. This webinar will also be uploaded to our YouTube channels, and all links to our social media platforms will be provided shortly before the webinar ends. Yeah. So my name's Wilbert, and I'm part of the marketing and business development team at Roadmap Consulting. I wanted to briefly talk about our awesome speaker for today, which is Michael Kirch, who is the founder and owner of Roadmap Consulting. He's also a subject matter expert in the fields of federal and state public procurement. He's a DC SPDC senior consultant and adjunct professor at George Mason University, a 10-year SCORE mentor in the DC chapter. Mike has over 27 years of experience in federal government contracting, program management, training, and curriculum development. Since 2009, Mike has assisted over 300 firms in acquiring government-wide acquisitions contract and GSA mass contract via Roadmap Consulting GSA 360 services offering. These contract awards resulting from these contracts have resulted in over $1 billion in task order awards to RMC clients. Without further ado, I'm very privileged to introduce our managing director and speaker for today, Michael Kirch. Mike?
Thank you so much, Wilbert. Good morning, everyone. Glad you could join us on our presentation on marketing and capture management. I am extremely excited to talk to you about this service offering that we have. I do believe it is a very, very strong value proposition for all businesses, but especially small businesses that are very cost conscious in their spending, but yet want to, of course, realize a tremendous value in their marketing and capture management outreach. So, I think if you give us 15 minutes, we will pique your interest in wanting to know more. As Wilbert pointed out, the objective is to give you enough information for you guys to decide it's worth another one-on-one meeting with us so we can talk specifically about what your needs and objectives are as it pertains to marketing and capture management overall, and specifically to do with your GSA schedule. Okay, so I'm going to go through the about a 10, 12 slide presentation. Feel free to drop any questions into the chat box, and at various different times along the way, I will stop and answer them, or if they come at the very end, I'll answer them at the end. Great. Okay, so let's get started. The presentation today is going to cover 7 bullet points. I'm going to talk a little bit about my background and also the background of RMC and what we've done. We're going to create a business case for you taking on a marketing and capture management support service through our MCM service. By the way, we are going to have poll questions that will come up from time to time, and certainly we would encourage you to answer those questions so we can have a better idea as to who is sitting in on this presentation. Okay. We're also going to talk about GSA MAS marketing initiatives, some very specific initiatives that we've come up with that have proven to be very effective in terms of marketing your GSA MAS contract. Then we're going to talk about our new strategic partnership with a firm that I'm very proud to say that we have signed on with and are working already with a lot of our clients, a company called Top Notch Acquisitions. And then we're going to talk about the post-award success with your GSA schedule, some of the other services we offer, including contract administration and compliance to support your schedule, make sure it's in strict adherence to the terms and conditions that GSA mandates. I'll give you the investment summary and then also talk about next steps if you would like to pursue working with us, which starts with a one-on-one conversation. A little bit about our firm. We've been around, as Wilbert mentioned, since 2009, helped over 300 clients nationwide. We are growing very rapidly. A lot of companies are engaging us because of the consolidation of a lot of procurement activity within the GSA heading overall, and specifically within the GSA Mass heading, seeing a lot of growth. Last year, GSA Mass did about $51 billion in revenue. I'm expecting that as of the end of fiscal year 25, that number will be at least 10% higher, possibly even 20 to 30% higher based on the activity. So good time to be on schedule, in other words. Okay. We are ISO certified, which means we sweat the details. We are process and project management driven. We offer GSA 360, which is composed of three services: marketing and capture management, contract administration, and proposal support. So we can address every need you have pertaining to your GSA schedule. We are ourselves a GSA schedule holder, so we have in the past through a teaming agreement with our some of our clients. We've gotten together with them and we've won actual competitions under GSA eBuy. So we would welcome that if that would be something you'd like to do. Finally, as our name implies, we try to implement with you successful business practices that can help your company to grow. So we also, just the areas that we can assist you, as I mentioned, GSA 360. We also help out in some areas, not all, but some areas within the SBA certification arena. And we also offer services through another strategic partner of ours for ISO certification, as well as CMMC compliance level 2, which is a big deal within DoD if you're a DoD contractor. And pretty soon that's going to be a mandatory requirement, so we can assist you there. We also refer companies to legal firms that we've worked with in the past, CPA firms we've worked with in the past. We tout ourselves, we're very proud to say that we are a one-stop, competent, and comprehensive federal government contracting support service company. So now let's talk a little bit about the MCM service offering that we have. So initially, I want to talk a little bit about the initiatives that we have pertaining to your GSA Mass contract. So we've worked since 2009 with over 300 companies in working with marketing your GSA schedule. And we have come up with 7 pillars or marketing initiatives that we have very successfully worked with companies to implement into their business development practices. So we try to leverage your GSA Advantage and GSA eBuy price list on GSA eLibrary. What we mean by that is we try to leverage properly engineering and designing your price list so that it reflects a wide variety of product, service, and solutions offerings to all of the ordering agencies out there. So our contracts group and I do a good job of helping to broaden the offerings that are available on your GSA schedule, as well as also making sure that you have all the proper special item numbers, because as you know, GSA eBuy is SIN specific. And if you don't have the proper SIN, you won't receive the actual RFP or RFQ or RFI under that SIN. We also help you to initiate contractor teaming arrangements. I said agreements before. It's actually not that. It's arrangements under the GSA heading. We help to find you strategic partners and then have those partners supplement your actual capabilities in order to go after a particular requirement that the government has. So we've helped you to put that together and also marry the two schedules that your two companies have. We've also helped to create BPA contracts with existing clients you may have, where you're using your GSA schedule to basically create a blanket purchase agreement that limits the competition on orders that come out from that agency. Very successful tactic or initiative to take on. A lot of growth with a lot of our companies in putting that together. We also help to initiate participation in the simplified acquisition or streamline communication process, especially during this time of the year. Simplified acquisitions are flying off the shelf, right? Anything under $350,000 and sometimes higher. The contracting officers have gone even higher beyond that threshold. Limited competition, what it means is limited competition, faster, streamlined awarding of contracts. We help to initiate that for you. We also help to optimize your firm's PSC codes, which are, of course, a subdivision under your special item numbers. We also help to optimize your small business dynamics search profile. That is the Google search engine that contracting officers right now are using, especially as we approach the end of the fiscal year on September 30th, to find you. So some firms don't pay a lot of attention to that. You ought to, because that's what ordering agency contracting officers are using to find you. So we can do that for you as well. We also help create bundle solutions if your company has any that will, again, especially during the end of the fiscal year, address some of the requirements that clients have, and without having to go through a full-fledged workup of a combination of services and products and solutions. If you have those bundle solutions already pre-packaged and pre-priced and pre-negotiated with GSA sitting on your price list, then you can always customize them to meet the exact requirement of your client, but at least you're a long ways there in getting that solution to your client. Okay. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about our new partnership with a company called Top Notch Acquisitions. Top Notch Acquisitions is a full life cycle business development firm that has been around for the last 7 years, and they have done a phenomenal job of winning government contracts as well as state and local contracts for their client base. We've taken a look at them over the last few months and found them to be a great partner to team up with. And based upon our experience in being able to advise you on your GSA schedule, the use of your SBA designations, and some of the other attributes you have as a company, great marriage that we've been able to blend our capabilities with theirs to be a benefit to our clients. Yeah, great partnership with them. They're using AI powered tools and doing so in a very efficient and effective manner. What that means to you as a client is that you're going to be able to get not only the identification of prospective contract opportunities, but you're also going to get the qualification process that we go through with them to make sure this is a good opportunity for you to chase. Of course, you don't want to go after every single opportunity you see out there. You want to have a qualification system that we help you to develop along with Top Notch that says, okay, this is a good qualified RFP or RFI or RFQ to respond to. And then here's the great part. They help you to basically write the proposal using their AI powered tools, which may not get you 100% of the way there, but certainly get you 80 to 90% of the way there. And then, of course, you add your customization. Certainly, you add your pricing, the aggressive or whatever approach you'd like to take as far as pricing is concerned. But it has turned out to be a very, 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 very successful undertaking using some of the tools that they have at their disposal and working with us as well. So in that process that I just described, of course, that involves these 4 phases where we're actually going out and finding the opportunities. And then we're also doing the market research and strategy or win strategy to help make sure that you're properly positioned with the agency that you're going after in responding to the RFP or the RFQ. We gather intelligence from the agency as far as the incumbent contractor, whether or not they're happy with them or not, or where their pain points are, and what they're looking for in the next award to a contractor, so that, again, we can help position you to win. And then we take on the proposal process in ensuring that the proposal is both compliant and competitive and tells the best story of your company. So all these things we do in coordination, or I should say in collaboration with your firm, and we do it very successfully and very seamlessly as far as working with top-notch acquisitions. All this meaning that we can help you win awards in a very fast, efficient, and cost-effective manner, which I'll get into the cost in just a bit. Well, here we are in the next slide. This is the cost. So all this bundled, again, identification of opportunities, qualification of those opportunities, and the proposal writing and proposal management, all for a monthly cost of $4,000. Billed monthly, and here's another great component of this service. You can stop and start whenever you like. So it's not like a lot of firms that we have seen in the past where they want you to stay on for 12 months. Even if you're not happy after month three, you got to still stay on for 9 months of not being happy with them and pay them for it. Not with our offering. You can start and stop whenever you like. And we've had a lot of companies join us as we're at the end of the fiscal year. Of course, that's where a lot of the spending takes place as we approach Tuesday, the 30th of September. And using this service has been beneficial to those folks that have gotten on. These are all the bullet points that we and I've already gone through this that we will offer you for this service. I would strongly recommend that you get in contact with us if you have an interest. Certainly, this cost-effective way of essentially creating a business development department within your own company, having us as an extension of your company, cuts costs when we look at the cost of hiring people and going through the process of proposal development and all those kinds of things. Um, I'm sure if you guys have been through that process, you would agree that a turnkey solution for $4,000 a month is a tremendous value. So, love to talk to you some more about that. So if you would like to discuss it, as I said, let Aiko know. She's our account executive. She can book a consultation with me and with the folks at Top Notch as well. After you've heard us, or we've heard your requirements, we'll put together a proposal for you specific to those requirements. If you want to sign on with us after that, after looking at our proposal, we'll send you an agreement through DocuSign, and then we'll get started with scheduling the kickoff meeting to establish your objectives, deliverables, and timelines. And we will give you status update reports on a monthly basis to kind of know exactly where things are, what the activity has been for the past month, so that you're not ever in the dark about where things are. That's it. That's the presentation this morning. Hopefully, I've answered a lot of the questions a lot of you have had in tuning in with us this morning. I'm going to turn this back over to either Aiko or Wilbert. You guys can schedule time with them using I guess, the link that's up on the screen now. But we'll certainly put that in the chat as well. And yeah, love to have you as a client. Let us know if we can be of assistance. Also, I haven't answered any questions. If there are any questions, let us know. I can take those questions right now. Okay, Wilbert, Aiko, you guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Mike. So everyone, feel free to drop your questions in the chat if you have any. And we have also added the link for the free consultation as well in the chat in case you want to book, and as well as our social media platform links. Okay? So feel free to follow and receive updates on our upcoming events and other webinars. Just gonna wait a few seconds. Looking at the chat, I don't see any questions coming in, so I believe either you're shy to ask or not sure which one to ask. But again, if you don't have any questions now, you can just book a call using the Calendly link to have a consultation, and then you can ask the questions there if you want. So we have just reposted the consultation link again in the chat in case you have any questions. Or if you don't want to ask here, you can just book a call with Mike, and we can personally discuss whatever questions you have regarding the MCM or GSA 360 topic. So,
all right. Well, thank you guys for attending. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care.